Hello, Brett.
Hey Angela, how are you?
Fine and you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make you host. The
Okay,
one the one thing that I will ask you to do just before you start will be just to mute everyone. So
okay,
you'll see once I make you the host, then you will be able to mute
cool.
everyone. So
Perfect.
just make you the host, and then you can see once you've got it now, you should be able to see
Mute
share
all
screen and
and
all
share
of that.
screen. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So I
Awesome.
don't know, do you want to just try it and see if it goes onto your presentation and then we can just check it? Looks like it's
Sure.
very okay. Yeah, cool. All right, that's fine.
All right.
Okay, cool. So then what we'll do is we'll wait a little longer and
Yeah,
then
no
I'll
worries.
yeah, and I'll just let you know when I think you should go.
Perfect. Awesome.
Okay, Brett, thank you.
Cheers. Bye. Angela, hi. I see it's actually recording at the moment. Should I just pause the recording for now?
Yeah, you can actually, and then
Yeah,
rather
otherwise
to
it's going to be quite a long resume recording.
okay, let's go. Perfect, thanks.
So that should be recording now. Awesome. Um, Firstly, thank you so much, Angela, for arranging this on such short notice. And I hope that everyone on this call is well. I hope your families are well. I think we can all agree that 2020 has been an absolute cracker year. Um, and I think if we try to look at the positive of what's actually come out this year, is it's forced, especially from a hotel's perspective, to relook at the way we do business and the way we interact with our client base and our operators as well. So I'm not going to do a death by PowerPoint presentation, which I think we can all agree that is not the greatest approach ever. So I'll be taking you through some key products. Obviously, the hotels now have been forced to relook at their business and concentrate more from a domestic travel until such point that we do open up our borders. But I think, the way we've been introduced, and Thompson's has been a really key player for us in terms of entering that market space. And it's definitely going to be something that we're going to carry on doing throughout the years to come. So with Radisson Hotel Group, there has been some massive changes, I would say, especially in the last, 3 to 5 years, when it went from Carlson Residor Hotel Group to Radisson Hotel Group when we got procured by an Asian company called Cheng Chang, which historically owned quite a large portfolio of boutique style product. And they just really wanted to enter what they call the chain game, which is obviously your larger inventory and your brand names. So if I can just go to the next slide. There you go. The brands that you're looking at the moment are, these are the brands that you're going to find you will recognize most within the country. We do have one more brand introduction, which is going to be opening up in October, which I'm sure and I hope you would have heard about the release, which is the Radisson Hotel and Convention Center, which is going to be about 8 kilometers from OR International Airport in Johannesburg. Obviously, in terms of the way we scale our brands, Radisson Blue is our upper scale, Radisson Red, which is our upscale. There's going to be two in the country by the end of next year, which is obviously the first one that opened up in Africa, which is in the V&A waterfront, which I will take you through in a little bit. And then there's also going to be the Radisson Red Rosebank, which we're hoping to open up in Q4 2021, latest Q2 2022. And then the Park Inn, which is our upper mid-scale, which we have two in the country at the moment. With Radisson Hotel Group, obviously, we've always maintained a very, very big focus on the continent, with 83 hotels, 30 different countries, accumulating to 17,500 rooms, 45 hotels within 9,900 rooms in operation, and then 38 hotels within 7,700 rooms, and that's under development. And this slide has recently been updated as well. So everywhere where you see red is where we currently have hotels in operation. And then everywhere where there is gray, we either have hotels under development or we're busy talking to investment and holding companies to open up future product there. Within South Africa specifically, we've got 11 operational hotels at the moment. Again, in Johannesburg, we will have the Radisson Hotel and Convention Center, or Tambo, which we're about to open up in the next few months. And then the two under development is the Radisson Red in Rosebank, which is currently being built. It was not a takeover, it's a new build. And then the Radisson Hoedspruit, which is Kruger. As we're getting the information and fact sheets and the commercial stats, which we can introduce to market, we obviously feed those off to all the product managers to load. And then in the way our portfolio stands currently, it is 6 hotels in Cape Town. It will be 4 in Johannesburg, 1 in Port Elizabeth, and 1 in Polokwane as well. I think to kick off is the Radisson Blu in Port Elizabeth. It's located about 10 minutes away from the airport. And I think, Radisson Blu PE, it really towers over the front line of the beachfront, and it allows for some pretty fantastic views. And that's not only from the F&D outlets located within the hotel, but more importantly, and this is always going to be the key selling point of this particular product, is that every single room in this hotel is ocean facing. Okay, it's got 173 guest rooms, and the guest rooms basically span from superior to premium, junior suites and suites, and the family interleadings, which I will take you through now in just a second. The overflow room pool is located on the first level, just under the porte cochere as you enter the hotel. And the foyer has just recently been redone. We're just waiting for new imagery, and we'll obviously update. So it's just an FF&E perspective. There's no layout change. But as you come in, you're obviously greeted to the left-hand side by the reception desk, and the grand staircase will take you up to a Taboo Grill, a bar and lounge, which is the F&D outlet, which is located on the first and the second level of the hotel. There is an Omani Spa as well, which is just recently opened up beginning of this year, and they've won in the beginning of 2019, and they won the Etiquette Award. And Omani Spas operates in the Radisson Blu Port Elizabeth, and it also operates within the Radisson Blu Hotel Waterfront, located in Cape Town as well. The Omani Spa in the Radisson Blu PE, they operate 6 treatment rooms, including sauna, steam rooms, couple therapy rooms, and also tan cans, which the guests can book through the concierge service, which you will find on the ground level. Now, you'll notice that, no matter what the room type is and no matter where it's located on the actual structure of the building, you will always get an ocean view, if not from the side, from the front. It obviously overlooks Algoa Bay, okay, and it's about a 2 to 3 minute walk to the actual beachfront. And 4 beaches that are located around the hotel are actually blue flag beaches. So Taboo Bar and Grill is located on the back end of the hotel, and that's why they've basically tried to keep the front of the hotel as much as possible to make sure that they can capitalize on that guest experience as well. These are your premium rooms. You'll notice the bathrooms at the back. So for any twin sharing and for any transient or groups travel, which are not familiar in terms of sharing bathrooms, these are not that private. So what I would suggest is to keep within the junior suites and the suites where they do have a completely privatized bathroom. If you have any questions on this, or when you do book any small groups which lay 10 rooms or under, just give us a shout at reservations and just make sure that we can allocate, because at the moment, the way the current market is, we're not going to be displacing anything, if you want to say that. These are looking at our junior and our senior suites. And you've basically got your little living area, again, full ocean facing. And then just to the right-hand side over here, we'll be going to your separate entrance of your bedrooms as well. Taboo Bar and Grill, you'll find on the first level. The restaurant seats about 136 people, okay? And then the bar area at the bottom level can seat an extra 60. When we do run at fairly high occupancies, we do overflow the restaurant into some of the public space, but the way they set it up, especially during season time, it's not made to look awkward at all, and it actually encompasses and it's got the same look and feel as the actual restaurants as well. and it's all day dining. So breakfast will finish at 11. There's 24-hour room service, and the bar closes off at about 12:01. The fitness center as well, which is located again on the first level next to the restaurants, that's open 24/7. Guests can access it via their key card. And then just around the corner from the fitness center is where you will find Omani Spas. Moving across to Cape Town, you will obviously find the Park Inn by Radisson foreshore. The Park Inn was the third Radisson hotel to actually enter the country. It's about 20 minutes from Cape Town International Airport, and when you're arriving at the doorstep of Cape Town's foreshore, and that's where you will find the hotel. And it's 3 minutes walk away from the CTICC, and it's about a 15-minute walk to the Silo district, which is the beginning of the V&A waterfront. What I love about this particular hotel is that it overlooks North Harbour, which is just to the left-hand side, and it's got Table Mountain and its backdrop. This picture was taken from Harold's Rooftop and Bar. And the hotel's got fairly boutique-style inventory. So it's got 120 rooms, okay? And it goes everything from standard to junior suites to suites. With all Radisson hotels, the things that you can get stock standard that you as a Radisson standard is basically complimentary Wi-Fi, and that's 20 gigabytes upload and download speed, full international DSTV bouquet, including your international speaking channels, and 24-hour room service. As you walk in, you will notice the foyer. The hotel is very famous for Picasso. You'll notice some of his artwork up in the hotel. Picasso actually belongs to the owner of the hotel. He lives on a beautiful farm estate in Franschhoek, and you can see his merchandise. He sells watches, paintings, and that's all available at the reception as well. Starting off in terms of your inventory, these are the standard rooms. Size-wise, you're looking at about 26 meters squared. Move along to the superior, you will notice with the sleeper lounges as well. We can do 2 kids. We've just launched some specials. Angela, I'm sure you would know about it as well, and it will be shared, which you've been working on with Trudy for family travel specials. And then 2 kids 18 and under stay and eat for free. And then this is the particular room type that we would be using, and the sleeper sofa stretches out as well. And then we're going into our junior suites and suites with a separate entrance of the bedrooms. And again, Harold's Bar and Grill. RBG Grill, which is located downstairs, which is where you will do your breakfast. Your breakfast for all of our hotels basically starts at 5 o'clock in the morning, ends off at 11. And then Harold's Bar and Grill on the rooftop, which is located on the 11th floor, closes at about 12 and 1. Again, fitness centers available on the ground level, and that you access via your key card. The Radisson Blu Hotel Waterfront was the very first Radisson hotel to ever actually open up in the country. And you've got about 177 rooms in total. And the way they've designed the hotel, that it's actually designed to look like the inside of a cruise liner. In terms of one of Cape Town hotspots for sundowners is Tobago's Bar and Restaurant, which, as you can see, there's no other hotel that's located this close to the water's edge. Everything on the right-hand side of this particular picture will be your ocean facing. Everything on the left will be your standard mountain facing. In terms of your standard entry levels, you've got 86 entry-level rooms, and they're about 32 meters squared. The one things that they are going to change now moving forward is they're ripping out the carpets, and then they are adding in parquet wooden flooring. You'll notice the picture on the right-hand side actually has a terrace and a small balcony. That's only for the standard rooms on the first level of the hotel. The minute you go to levels 2, 3, and 4, then it goes to the picture on the left. We can do twins in the standard rooms, and it wouldn't be a king, it would be 2 singles. So we obviously use converters on the mattresses, and then we'll just split the bases as well. The premium ocean facing rooms, which are obviously the hottest room types within the hotel, full ocean facing, fully equipped balcony, espresso tea, coffee making facilities, fully stocked mini bar, and the sleeper couches as well. It's basically like a little 1-bedroom apartment. If you had your back to the sliding door, would be looking in. So as you would walk in, you would come down the corridor. Bedroom would be on the right. And what I love about these rooms is that they can really beautifully adapt to a privatized bedroom with the cascading doors as well. We have 11 two-bedroom apartments, which are all located in the middle of the hotel. Again, all full ocean facing. The rough size of these apartments are about 120 to 128 meters squared. They range from 2 to 3 bedrooms. Max occupancy in these rooms for the biggest units can be 6 adults and 4 kids. And that's just to give you an idea of the one master bedroom. All the masters within the 2-bedroom suites do come with their own en-suites. And then again, Omani spas. The Omani spa at the Radisson Blue Hotel waterfront does have 11 treatment rooms, including a couples therapy room as well. Which is this image just over here. The spa is obviously available for outside guests. For any bookings, you can either make it at the spa itself, which is located on the ground level, or you just use one-touch service via the phone in your bedroom as well. The Radisson Blue Hotel Residence, which is the second newest opening within the country at the moment, up until October. And this used to be the old SAF Marine building. Now, in terms of its inventory, it's got 214 rooms, which again range from standard to the presidential suites. And this is located in Van Riebeeck Street in the Cape Town CBD. They do have complimentary shuttles that go to and from the V&A waterfront. The walk to the ICC, I would say it's about 10 minutes. So again, you can walk to the V&A waterfront. That walk will probably take you about 15 to 20 minutes. In terms of a quality index, so if I look at the hotels that we have within the country, I remember we had one of our PR directors down from Dubai, and they were saying that in terms of the quality index, the stylistic of the hotel, it really rivals some of the hotels that we have within the United Arab Emirates as well. There's 4 F&D outlets. This is basically C Street. And then the bar and grill, which is located on the first level where you'll find your overflow swimming pool outside, which I'll show you an image of right now. And you can just have a look. It's basically, the style of the hotel is very much Great Gatsby meets Art Deco. And then we can privatize these restaurant areas as well. So for any exclusive functions, we never displace the guests. And that's the great thing about having so many options in terms of the F&D outlets and the numbers as well. Standard entry level rooms, you're looking at about 25 meters squared, beautifully decked out. I love the way they've designed these rooms. Everything from the carpets to the backdrops. Bathrooms are again completely private, walk-in showers, double vanity in the more senior room types with his and hers basins. And then we start going into superior and business class. The nice thing to mention about the business class rooms is that they come with a fully stocked complimentary minibar. It obviously won't get restocked throughout the stay, but they will fully stock it upon arrival with a welcome amenity for all the guests as well. The 1-bedroom suites, we have about 36 of these within the hotel, and they're great for long stays. From our corporate sectors as well, this is a very popular room type. It comes, as you can see, with washing machines, fully equipped kitchens, cutlery, pots, pans, stove, the works, and then a bedroom just offset to the right-hand side. From 1 bedroom, we move across to the two-bedroom suites. And the minute you start looking at the surrounds of the hotel, it's almost that Manhattan style living. So it's really got a pure New York feel. And then these are the second master bedrooms with the closet just behind the headrest at the back. And then the bathroom stylism stays the same as you follow through. We've got 4 presidential suites, which basically have 4 bedrooms. Okay. And then the overflow room, sorry, not the overflow, the walk-on balcony with the cascading doors opens up all the way. And all of these are Table Mountain facing side of the building. So these rates, we obviously do group rate specials for these as well, and special family rates for the penthouse suites. Radisson Red Hotel. Radisson Red, basically the Red brand, the first one to ever enter the continent, is the one that we opened up in Silo 6, a Silo district located in the V&A waterfront. Radisson Red, the whole Red brand, the culture pillars are art, music, fashion. So you can see even the way they've laid out the foyer, as you can see in the picture now, is very much for the millennial traveler. Now, when we say millennial, we don't mean millennial age, we mean millennial mindset. A big misconception about this hotel was that you had to be tech savvy in order to stay here. So you check in via the app, you order your food via the app, which is completely not true. So we have a fully manned front desk, okay, like any other hotel. The way this hotel runs is identical to the way we would run a Radisson Blu. It's just the service approach that we've actually changed. Now, the We Bar Kitchen, which is located on the ground floor, which is where we do all day breakfast, and I think it's it's a really great thing to basically promote, because if we have people that come in off a late flight and they only wake up at, let's say, 10, 11, 12 in the afternoon, and they want to come down for breakfast, they're more than welcome. So we basically will change it from a buffet style breakfast to a la carte. And then this image that you see on the left hand side, which is basically our gin making station. So for any transient FIT groups, we can curate a gin making experience through one of the bar staff at the hotel. The standard mountain rooms, obviously mountain facing. These rooms, you're looking at about 25 meters squared. And then the way they've laid the rooms out is obviously with the backdrops change color. It goes from black and white, gray and white, and red and white. And then you will see your credenza, which is back of the room, that's red with a mirror on top, and multifunction furniture. So these tables are big enough to either work at your desk, enjoy a glass of wine overlooking. If you had your back to the window, looking to the inside, plenty covered space, 55-inch smart TVs. All of our TVs within this hotel are equipped with Chromecast and Apple TV. So if you want to catch up on any Netflix or series, you're more than welcome to do that as well. And then the family rooms. So all of our family rooms at the Radisson Red are all table mountain facing. What's great about this room is that it's got 2 built-in bunk beds. Each bunk bed can sleep 18 and younger, okay? And each bunk bed also comes with a fully fitted 33-inch plasma TV with Bluetooth headsets, which are basically collected at the front desk upon check-in. Or you can bring your own, and it does have a port jack at the back behind your pillows where you can plug your earphones in as well. Again, walk-in showers with the mosaic styled at the back, and that changes per Red product around the world. So this is supposed to signify an anchor because it's located right opposite dry dock number 7, still very much a working harbor, and you will find different mosaic styles if you go to any of the other Radisson Red products around the world. Red Roof located on the top floor of the hotel. Again, table mountain backdrop, an old army truck, which they've converted into the bar. Red Roof is open from 9 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock at night. During season, we try close this off to outside guests, so we can take 120 packs, including staff, on this roof at any given time. Obviously, at no point do we ever want to make our in-house guests feel displaced. So we start to close this off from about the 15th of November, but obviously we monitor our occupancy levels at the same time. Very cool thing and a very important thing to mention about Radisson Red is that it is a pet-friendly hotel. Your fluffies and furries, you can bring as long as they are 10 to 12 kilograms and under. And then we welcome them with their own reg card, which they will sign via a paw print. We will get that framed and handed back to the guest upon checkout. And then we've got the dog beds, food, water bowls, which we'll leave in the rooms prior to your arrival. With COVID and everything that's going on at the moment, I think, it's an important topic to touch on. So basically, if you can try and scan this via your phone, it'll take you to our website. I will also send our corporate COVID brochure to Angela after this call that she can hopefully share with the entire team. So SGS is basically the world's leading inspection, verification, testing, and certification company. They recognize as the global benchmark for quality and integrity in terms of health and safety. So they've got about, last time I checked, 94,000 employees. They operate a network of over 2,600 offices and labs around the world. And we've partnered with SGS to basically ensure that all of our protocols are validated, adapted, and definitely all in accordance with not only local requirements, but global recommendations as well. So with the program, all of our individual hotels that are complying with the protocols, we're receiving an official label of cleanliness and disinfection when issued by SGS once we complete the audit. I can say that 90% of our portfolio has completed the audit as well, very successfully, and I will be sending through those certifications and certificates once we get them back from the company as well. Along with that, we've got the 20-step hotel safety protocol. Now, you know, in terms of the guest journey in most of our hotels, I think in any hotel around the world would have changed by now. So you will find this in our COVID-19 commercial brochure, which I will send through, like I mentioned. But just to give you kind of a bit of a screenshot of what it entails and what the hotels are currently doing to ensure that the guests have not only a safe stay, but it's also just to improve booker confidence. So we understand, you know, there's many elements that people are dealing with when getting to the hotels through being in transit, that we really want to make them feel that once they arrive at any of our products, you know, that they're well taken care of and that we have ticked all of the boxes when it comes to their journey coming into our hotels, staying in our hotels, and even after they've left as well. This is my email address. Please feel free at any point to reach out to me if you have any questions. If there's any other hotels that you would like to learn more about, I'm more than happy to jump on one-on-one calls. I've been doing that throughout most of lockdown with most of my client base. And if, you know, I know we're going to do a quick question and answers now, but honestly, I think, you know, there's no point in basically staying behind shut doors. So if anybody has any questions about the hotels, what are we doing from a guest safety? What are we doing from a staff safety perspective? Then please do just drop me a mail or drop me a line. Angela, that's about it from me. I know you wanted to open up Q&A.
Yes, thanks, Brett. I think what's lovely about your group is it's so diverse. The different range of properties is divine. So it really gives a good choice for all customers. From what I understand, are these properties all open already? Right? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are they all open? Sorry, are they
Angela?
all open? Yeah, sorry. Did you hear me?
Angela?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, no, sorry. Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. You can, Melissa, you can unmute yourself to ask a question. Did you hear my question though, Brett?
I didn't, sorry.
Okay, so I was just asking, are all these properties that you've spoken about today, are they all open?
Yes, correct.
Okay, perfect. Melissa, did you manage to unmute yourself?
Yes, I just wanted to ask Brett if he knows. I've just had an email come through asking if I can book for the Radisson waterfront for July next year for the Lions rugby.
Lions, yeah.
Have you opened yet?
Yeah, no, look, Lions is a bit of you know, so all of our hotels are fully booked over Lions, that I can confidently say. It's been a bit of a journey since they've released the dates. The last hotel where we did have availability in Cape Town was Park and Newlands. They are fully booked. The
Okay.
OR Tambo, we are opening up, like I said before, the Radisson Hotel and Convention Center, OR Tambo. They will have availability. So what I suggest, if you could just drop me a mail, and
Okay.
then we can try and block those rooms. In terms of the booking procedure, I know that we're being quite strict with that in terms of, signing contracts and prepayments.
Yeah.
So, but yes.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Does anybody else have any questions for Brett? We have got a lovely campaign running, so we've got some really excellent rates, which we are driving. So, yeah, if anybody has not got any more questions, then thanks, Brett. It was excellent. Thank you very much.
Perfect. My pleasure. Thanks so much, everyone. And I hope everyone has a good day and stay safe, and we'll chat soon.
Thanks, Brett.